Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. Proverbs 4 verse 27. Solomon instructs his son to establish his paths ahead of time. Verse 26. And then to not turn aside one way or the other, to the right hand or to the left. We should be people of purpose who ponder our path of life, not people who wander aimlessly and are drawn ultimately into evil deeds. Isaiah 54 verse 5 says, For thy Maker is thine husband, the Lord of hosts is his name, and thy Redeemer the Holy One of Israel. The God of the whole earth shall he be called. A good husband is a jewel. A woman is blessed if her husband not only loves her and provides for her, but also treats her well and protects her. A good husband treasures his wife. He makes sure that her needs are met. He is her friend and her confidant. He makes her feel safe, and he makes her feel confident. Through his eyes, she sees her own beauty and worth. This passage compares God to a husband. He cares for his bride in the same way that an earthly husband cares for his wife. We can take comfort in the fact that we are safe in the arms of our husband who is our Maker and Redeemer. We have nothing to fear. We are loved and cherished by a kind and loving God. Devotion topic is, God's law is universal. No one likes to be insulted, to be lied to have their possessions stolen or defaced. I could go on, but you already get the idea. We know in our hearts what is right and what is wrong. God's law is imprinted there. It was further defined by the 10 Commandments, and even more so by Jesus' law of love. I always tell those unsure about right and wrong to ask themselves first, if they wouldn't like it done to them, and second, if they need to justify their actions. It's probably wrong. We really don't need to ask if original sin is an outdated idea, since we all have a tendency to put ourselves first and God, and everyone else in a sometimes distant second or third place. Saint Teresa of Calcutta used to say that baptism is a verb, not a noun. It is not something we get, but something we do. What difference does it make in your life that you are a baptized Christian? Does it affect the choices you make? Do you consider some of the commandments mere suggestions? Moses told the people not to add or subtract from the law. Jesus told the Pharisees and scribes that they were hypocrites because they cared more for human precepts than God's law. James warned in his letter that we are not to be stained by the world. I seldom go to the movies and watch mostly reruns on TV because I am offended by the lack of morality presented. I worry about the example parents give when they use obscene and vulgar language in front of their children. The world seems to operate on the lowest level of morality. If it gives me pleasure, it's good. If it makes me uncomfortable or gives me pain, it's bad. God's law operates on the highest level, making choices based on the universal good. We are called to strive to be Christ-like. Maybe it's time to take a really good look at the choices we make. If you enjoy this video, please like and comment telling us that you enjoy it. And remember to subscribe and turn on your notification bell, that way you will not miss any of our videos.